Wah, lucu nih game. Coba aja.
大規模な暴動が発生したため、ラクシティ警察署へ避難することをお勧めします。必要な方には食料や
あんたなんかとにかく先へ進もう。世界の終わりになる。警察署だわ。あと少し。集中。ひどすぎる。
早く開けろ。頼むからちゃんと開けてくれ。
ねえ、何があったの？ 今のは
クレア、マービンだ。すぐ戻ってくれないか。
どうかしたの？分か
見せたいものがある。
った、すぐ行く。今のは
クレア、マービンだ。すぐ戻ってくれないか。
どうかしたの？
見せたいものがある。
分かった、すぐ行く。マービン、大変よ。こっちはゾンビだらけだわ。マービン、聞こえてる？マービン、嘘でしょ。
Ini ngambil gak dia? Siapa yang iya anjing? Gila, domestik ya bedanya anjing. Salah anjay. Nggak bisa lu. Bego, pantas punya slot. Bo.
誰かいる？びくともしない。誰か話は通じなさそうだ。倒すしかないわね。
No, that was good. 17. Ini gimana anjing bilanginnya? Wih. Tanpa mau doang nih, apa ya anjir bahasa Inggrisnya? Bahasa Inggrisnya? Aneh banget. Gak ada yang poster lagi.
Resident Evil 2.
Wait, the game is glitched again, man. What the fuck? Oh. Ngebug nih.
誰かいる？話は通じなさそうね。
こっちよ。動かないの。すごい。
ねえ、ママはどんな人？
アンブレラでお仕事して大切なお薬を作ってるの。
アンブレラ？あの製薬会社？
いつも仕事場にいる。あまり会えなくて。
それじゃあ早く会えるといいわね。お父さんはどうしてるの？
パパはママと働いてたけどもういないの。
ああ、
あそこよ。しまっ。
いいわ。まずはカードキーね。その後あいつに借りを返す。
Oh, that was smart. Man. That wasn't very well.
さっきのやつこっち来たけど。
Merah masih di atas sini. Ada loh. Ini diambil gak sih dia? Oh, gue gak diambil sama dia. Apa sih? Tembak kesini dia? Oh, tembaknya?
here we have it. This is the re2 remake Ultimate Trainer. This will be linked in the description. You can get it off of Nexus Mods. Using this, we can go to the Miscellaneous tab, scroll down here, Quick Save Manager, and here we can just make an autosave wherever we want. So say to practice this section, we can just make an autosave and then go do it. Instead of playing through the over 2 minutes of gameplay that you have to do in section, we can just make an autosave wherever we want.
Resident Evil 2.
So say to practice this section, we can just make an autosave and then go do it. Instead of playing through the over 2 minutes of gameplay that you have to do to get back here, you can just do it once, load the autosave, and do it again. Here I wanted to quickly show off a small technique that I learned about actually very recently. I started making this video about 6 or so months ago, but then I began running the game again, and I found something cool. So it turns out there's a faster way to throw equipment and to pull out your knife faster. For our sake, it's really only faster to throw grenades and throw flashes. It totals out to be about 0.45 seconds of time saved, and it's completely free, so I might as well show it off. If you're running or moving forward at all, and you just throw a flashbang, it takes about a second for the flashbang to come out. But flashbang, or moving forward at all, and you just throw a flashbang, it takes about a second for the flashbang to come out. But if you're moving, and generally we're moving in a speedrun, so this technique will pretty much always be usable. If you hold down space, or your sub-weapon button, and mouse 2, so your aim button, it will actually pull out 0.15 faster. So it is faster to hold these 3 buttons down to throw equipment. Finally, I just wanted to show off one quick technique that was discovered after I started making this video. This technique is called quick drawing. It's an even smaller time save than some of the other movement techniques I've showed off, but I did want to add it just for the sake of completion. If you recording, and you're to the normal. I'm gonna just warrant it. Simulator though difficult. So yeah, let's get to it. To check and see. Just check which we have the encounter with Mr. X here. You can see I line myself up with this wall while aiming down sight. And then I'll start aiming Mr. X here. You can see I line myself up with this wall while aiming down sight. And then I'll start aiming.
Resident Evil 2.
Me at Mr. X.
Resident Evil.
If myself up with, we finally come to our first encounter with Mr. X here. You can see I line myself up with this wall while aiming down sight. And then encounter with Mr. X here. You can see I line myself up with this wall while aiming down sight. And then I'll start.
来ない。
So this is the first one. So I have Q and E. So basically I can't use left click whenever I click stuff like open doors or anything. But for some reason left click still works on all these menus. Even though it's not bound anywhere, it's hard coded into the menus. The same thing is with enter. It's not, enter isn't bound anywhere, but it still works in the menus. So this gives me actually 3 inputs in menus that I can use, which is left click, Q and E. So if I wanna do, there's the one dial here which you need to rotate 3 times, the blue one right here. I can do left click, Q and E, so I instantly rotate it 3 times. So it's left click, Q and E. So let me do this again. So I do, when we put everything down, I press 1 down, interact, 1 left, interact, left, then I do triple interact with left click, E and Q. That's 3 rotations instantly. Then I do 1 left, interact, and 1 right, interact. Okay? Let me show that how it looks like when I try to do it fast. There we go.
bangsat kagak di.
There we go.
Ditutur anak monyet.
There we go.
anjing.
There we go. It's a little slower. Then if we press backwards and time our shift press, it gives us insta turn. So when we start up, we press backwards and then we press our shift. Because if we, it's a bit meme if we hold shift coming down and then press backwards. As you can see, like if I hold shift and then press backwards, can you see what happens? Cherry does all sort of weird smithies, pick it up. Then after this section, again, I let go of my shift, press backwards and time my shift again. Give me an insta turn here. And here when I run to this puzzle, I can run a little bit the side here for maximal interact range. As you can see, the interact range, the size is insanely long. So if I look towards the puzzle, like, well, it's actually quite same on Sherry, it seems like. Might be more a clear thing, but anyway, you kind of wanna, you don't wanna run directly at the puzzle coming here. You just wanna run a little bit to the side rather. So you are a bit closer already to the shapes running towards this puzzle. So once you start recognizing the patterns, it can help. And you can also, whenever you interact here and you're doing this examine thing, you can have a quick glance here already, some of the rotations. So for example, this piece is gonna become the first piece. This is already perfect rotation. Since we see a and the other things we really want to look out for is these pieces where there's the square and a star on the same piece. If we see this one here with the round and square, and any other piece with the star and squares, it means you have a lot of good RNG already. So we can already see there's 2 pieces here, which are 1 rotation. And this one is basically no rotation.
Lah itu beda anjir. Iya beda, what?
But this is just the little things you can do. And the last puzzle piece we can't see yet, so when we come out of here, we saw the first one is 1 rotation, so we have to move this first piece here always to the 3rd spot, right? But we could already see piece here always to the 3rd spot, right? But we could already see it's there that we can see the star square, so we can already see what rotation we go. In other case, when you do this puzzle, for example, if we were here in this situation, we can't see any star or square. In this situation, I would always rotate this direction, which is I guess pressing up, because there's a chance it's only 1 rotation still. Because in this direction, if we rotate the other direction, we already can see it's not 1 direction on this rotation direction. But on the other direction, it could still be 1 rotation. But obviously, I already know this. If I see the round and star, it means the next one is the...
Anjing aneh banget kontrol. Banget.
So it just becomes down to kind of knowledge as well. I'm telling every little thing that I notice about. We had a lucky piece here. This is already fixed. Here we can again see already the fixed solution. This one down. And we had the first piece as a good RNG. We only had to do 2 little rotation here. Again, coming from here, pressing D and timing your shift press. Also another weird thing here. I'm going super in-depth in a lot of this stupid stuff. If you run towards this, you can see I start walking when I get closer, right? And I kind of, you know, I can use this scissor kind of farther away, right? But I could also, if I run a little bit the side and have a little bit of a turn angle while I'm running towards this edge, I can get right next to the wall instantly. So I'm a lot closer to the wall after the scissor usage. I can crouch and it's faster to go through the hole. And they will instantly grab it. Stop climbing. You second word. View. This so you don't get stopped down. Just stand here still. Step. More of a safety way also. Where you can just stand in. There's another Bobby. Obviously we gotta learn the standing strats, okay? So there's basically a spot here where you can just stand and you don't have to move at all. But there's kind of a bit more of a safety way also. So stand behind the thermal spot. So basically he's standing there, so you're kind of wanna stand a little bit to the left so the angle there is not gonna catch you. So you can just stand here. Just chill, standing. And for safety's sake, when he's goes towards the thing there and knocks that down, we can take a couple steps to the right. Just stand here still. Now we can just walk around, because we don't want to crouch. We don't want to hold the crouch button, because that's straining our fingers for no reason, eh? Now we can just walk around, because we don't want to crouch. We don't want to hold the crouch button, because that's straining our fingers for no reason, eh? Then the next spot is this exact corner here. You just want to get as deep as you can in this corner. And you just stand here. And once the flashlight passes you, you're free to go again. Right, we can pass here. So I'm not exactly sure about the more like exact size, but I think it's around this whole like round thing. There's a little. So way so when Chief Irons is coming closer and he's gonna knock towards the door, right? It triggers the cutscene. Optimally, you want to do a little bit of movement before the cutscene begins, because it actually places Sherry a lot closer to the door. The way I time it is I kind of angle myself here towards about the middle of the door here. So I'm like facing towards the middle of the door here. And when I see Chief Irons kind of enter to the frame here, I don't instantly, but just a little after he enters the frame here, I do a little bit of shift boost, I guess. So I press forward and then click my shift here. So I don't hold shift and press forward, so I press forward and then time my shift press. Oh shit. Okay, I did it way early there. Okay. So, as I said, I did it. Oh shit. Okay, I did it way early there. Okay. So, as I said, that can happen if you're too early, okay? That was for the sake of demonstration, okay? That's why you don't want to do it too early, okay? For the sake of demonstration. Obviously, this is best time to, if you have a webcam, you can show your skills off. Good action.
ぞガキめ、後悔させてやる。
来ないで。助けて、誰かお願い。
その先は行き止まりだ、小娘。
隠れなきゃ、隠れなきゃ。
かくれんぼは終わりだ。鍵を閉めたぞ。どこにいる？とっとと出てこい。いるのは分かってるぞ。早く出てきた方がいいぞ。お仕置きが増えるだけだ。
Of course, everybody in Finland can juggle art. Let's do that thing that I said there this time.
To 見つけた。
Wah nipu anjing.
Yes. Of course, everybody in Finland can juggle.
Oh masih di situ dia. Oh,
かくれんぼは終わりだ。鍵を閉めたぞ。どこにいる？とっとと出てこい。いるのは分かってるぞ。早く出てきた方がいいぞ。お仕置きが増えるだけだ。
神様、お願い。
どこに行きやがったあのチビ。ちくしょう。
Ini sih gue bingung deh.
Oh,
これが最後のチャンスだぞ。出てこい。今すぐ。ああ、くそ、顔が焼ける。 鍵はどこだ。見えつけた。今行くせり。こっちに来るんだクソガキ。
And I turn or practice too much. I should use most
どういうこと
10, 9. Well, the lowest bullet count you should be here is at 8. Because you pick up 8 bullets.
変だ
Clear inventory. We should have the. This is where the electric slot, so we can just again spam Q and E.
分かったどこ
And you can juke Mr. X any way you want.
個人
I just do it this way.
どこにあるの
近くにあるからすぐわかる。
シェリーは無事
Obviously, want to start from the wide line because this is the most optimal
も
line
し指一本でも触れたら
to get through here.
信じられない
Then take the line closest to this edge here. You don't need to change the angle too much because this car front hitbox is quite big, so. And then here you angle towards the door here. And missing the shot. I kinda like run this way. And missing the shot. And tells me like just holding it down when it backs. It's kind of slow down here, so every time I wonder should I do a stairs gate here or not. It's kind of it's tiny bit of a step. Probably doesn't slow you down almost at all. Probably not worth it. But it's a little thing to consider. Then you just run towards the dock here. Again, this dock can do a million things, okay? Now he did a good thing, we don't have to react to it at all. Here, after we pick up the grenade here, we wanna shoot this zombie right away. Because the closer we move forwards and shoot him, it aggroes the dog here earlier. So if you are further away and shoot, it doesn't trigger this dog as early. But it should give us more consistent last zombie here. We pick up this, put right away, then we go. Big turn out there, we should be good. What are let's see if we can climb back up the ladders or something. Wait, oh. There's scrap there, you can underneath so you don't get blocked and lose time.
まったらサイケス野郎
こ
おじい、あれね。待ってて、シェリー。
Semua anjing di game.
どこなの？ペンダントを持ってきたわ。シェリー、どこなの？
クレ
シェリー、どこなの？シェリー、今行くわ。さあ、行って。止まらないで。走って。
ア大丈夫？ねえ、聞こえる？
It happened. We shoot this one.
クレア、早く起きて。捕まって。
This zombie misses his grab, and we drop down.
ねえ、起きて。
Also, always, there's a lot of these interaction buttons. You wanna figure out,
起きなさい。
because a lot of these things have like, if you walk towards them, you start at some point walking. That is it worth it to maybe do a little bit of a like stair skate towards a thingy, so you get close by to interact it, so you won't take the walking steps like sometimes you do. For example, here, it's kind of a, or you need to find the right angle so you don't slow down at all. So if you want, you could just stair skate here to guarantee you don't slow down at all. Well, stair skate, first thing, we should have realized that one, right? Basically, if
シェリーは彼女の娘？シェリー、聞こえてる？クソみたいな状況ね。文字通り。ケーブルか。ここに？
Apa sih? Nggak bisa situ. Nggak bisa itu.
待ってて、シェリー。すぐ行くわ。
Bisa.
If you do fast enough and you just shoot this yellow west zombie here in the head, you can pass on the right and don't get grabbed by the second zombie. There's a couple little variances that can happen here. If you shoot the yellow west, the sound or you are. Well, that happened. Well, that happened. Let's do this again. It's forcing me to fast there. That's totally fine as well. Okay, let me fix this inventory the way I like having it. So like this time, you can see he's just heading towards the stairs. Because when this kind of good out and the direct line, I'm kind of running towards this corner with the button. Pick up the rook block a little bit from the side. You don't want to ever pick up items just running directly towards them. Almost there's a... You should be fine jumping down. If you want to be safe, shoot him when you get here, when you're still standing on the floor, and he will dive under the water. This time, obviously, he's not here, so we can just run down and jump down. Okay, let's talk about ledges a little bit here. When you climb ledges, if you're running them from an angle, you can either, when you're running from angle, like a kind of side angle, you only want to do W and you will instantly climb down. But sometimes if you're running directly at the ledge like this, you can do a safety thing, which is you run forwards, and when you're touching the edge, press either side key as well, so D or W. This guarantees you also an insta climb up when you're near a ledge. Obviously it's sometimes. So this time, it's actually a little bit of a good RNG somewhere stalking. Obviously, we kind of want to avoid, so you can see him like climbing on the ledge there, trapped, and you don't instantly climbing up. But this time, obviously, he's just standing here. We have to wait and see what happens. But also, now that he was on the pool, you know, coming back next time, this yellow vest won't be on the stairway here. Because if he would be up here, and if he aggroes you once, and we misses, he will be on the stairway, and he's a dick when he's on the stairway. And this the guy still on the stairway here from the earlier thing, but he will come down from there. This will give, depending on the situation. Okay, another thing, when climbing down ladders, you don't want to hold shift here instantly. what you instead wanna do is you only wanna hold S and time your shift press. It will give you instant direct line backwards instead of... Let me show what happens if I hold shift and press S. If I climb down, hold shift and backwards, I start doing this weird side step, right? Like I kind of angle this way, right? Shift press instead, or my run button. I get direct straight line backwards. And here again, I just press side key when we're near the edge. Oh, and here we go with the GLs, because I don't even know what to do. Oh, and here we go with the GLs, because I don't even know what to do here anymore. Because I do some weird ass shit nowadays. Don't watch any other runner or do this weird shit I'm doing right now, okay? Because this is my new meme. What I do. Okay, let me try to show the old way. I don't know if I can even do the old way anymore, because I've been getting crapped by that old way for some reason. I don't know why. So, run here. A little bit to the side. Reason why I shoot him more here is basically because wherever you shoot the G adult, is that direct? Well, if I shoot him, okay. If I shoot the G adult here, he will come up and face towards this way, right? But if I shoot him like here, for example, it means he's a really wide, like a hitbox when he's facing towards you, right? So if I shoot him here, I have to go far away around him to actually get around him. So rather than shoot him right here, I want to shoot him more here. This gives him angle, like he's gonna come up more from this angle then. We should be able to pass him a bit better here, closer on the left, without him blocking the way. And now here we just should be able to run straight line towards the edge. If you pop on this corner here, you might get grabbed by this GL. But it also depends on the RNG what this GL gives here. So this time we got a good RNG. And again here, I run about here, and then I press S to climb up instantly. Optimal, right? Layering up. So you can do a quick pick up. Picked up. As we can see, the zombie who dropped down. There's 3 different RNGs with this zombie. RNG, and he'll be fine. And the other RNG is when he stands up, he's facing kind of towards the wall here. And in that case, you also don't need to shoot him unless you screw up your movement. That one, when he's facing towards the wall, you just gotta make sure you don't screw up your movement and you don't need to shoot him, okay? Let's see what RNG we got here. So now... Now he's from here. If I have a derail, obviously I have this as default. But for example, if there's stuff like the menu thing, I tried this at one point, having the mouse like side buttons, right? If you have a side buttons on your mouse, input spot, right? Size, like the thumb being as fast and as accurate. But he went for the crap on the practice with these JLs. Sometimes you can pass him on the left, right here, still, for example. He went for the crap, but since he was facing weird so much that way, it's always good to try pass him, like, kind of, if he's facing a weird direction. Right. Let's see when it comes to GLs. Hello, Ara. Okay, well. Can you do the speed animation? Again here. Hello, Stratton. Come on, give me RNG where you're a bit further up and start spitting shit. Okay. I was being a bit slow. Able to pass him. Shot ammo to use on this GL anyway. But it slows you down about 1.5 seconds if you have to shoot this spark shot, eh? Let's see if we can get him to do the speed animation here. Okay. Thing about the speed animation is... Hold on, let me think. So when he's doing the speed animation, his right side is one which actually blocks more of the side. So usually you want to try to pass him on the big arm side when he's doing the speed animation. When he's doing this animation, you want to try to pass him... Okay, don't run towards him like that. Damn. Anyway, you want us to start passing him in the big arm direction. Okay, just keep going. That should be anyway enough information about the G-memers. We take a when here on the close by to give you a pass here. Coming back, and this guy was on the stairs. The yellow, obviously this whole thing is quite